Hey guys, so we got some more COD news. The Call of Duty game that's supposed to be coming out today, we're going to be doing basically a live gameplay session. So don't expect some continuous talking. There's probably going to be cuts. But as we load into a match, so COD 2023 leaked release date. According to Tom Henderson, now if you don't know who Tom Henderson is, he's a pretty well-known leaker, and he's been right, I would say probably like 80% of the time. And he went out and said, and this is an article, I'll link it down in the description, and a bunch of other COD Twitters tweeted all this shit out too, is apparently the release date for the next Call of Duty game, a full Call of Duty game, will be 2023 this year, and it will be coming out November 10th. Players on all platforms, including old gen, PS4, PS5, PS4 and Xbox One, PS5 and Series X, along with PC, can expect the title to land, meaning COD 2023 is shaping up to release on previous gen consoles. It says, interestingly enough, the original Modern Warfare 2 also launched on November 10th. Henderson suggests to expect a lot of remastered maps for multiplayer. According to the report, the game will be developed by Sledgehammer Games. Now, I honestly don't think this is a good idea for Call of Duty, considering that Sledgehammer Games doesn't really have a good track record with releasing completed games. They just don't. Look at Call of Duty World War II. Look at Vanguard. Advanced Warfare was probably their most completed game because they had a longer amount of time to develop the game. It also goes on to explain, Henderson also explains some of the confusion surrounding the COD 2023 project. The project changed direction to become a full premium standalone release planned for 2023. He goes on to claim that given COD 2023's association with the Modern Warfare series, this game could be called Modern Warfare 3, but he was unable to confirm an official title. So, if you didn't get what that was putting down, it's basically stating that the next Call of Duty game, a full premium Call of Duty game, I hit that, slated to release this year in November, is going to be a part of the Modern Warfare universe. Now, I'm going to be honest, since I'm a huge... I'll just go ahead and say, as you hear the our land truck in the background bark, I lost my train of thought for like half a second. I don't think anyone other than Infinity Ward should touch the Modern Warfare universe. I'm just going to go ahead and say. I'm sorry, it sounds awful to say, but I don't want anyone... That's like me saying Infinity Ward should touch the Black Ops universe. That's literally what they're saying. I don't think Sledgehammer Games should touch, or even Treyarch should touch, the main storyline for the Modern Warfare universe. Because I'm sorry... if this game continues the direction of this game, Modern Warfare 2, and it continues the story right off in the campaign, I feel like if Sledgehammer does their, like, a story from, what the hell kind of game was it? Wait, how did we lose? We're 25-0 and we lost. Huh? If you notice, I'm going for headshots because I'll show you guys my Orion progression before we continue. So I have 32 out of 51. I'll probably get the MP5 done either in this video or later today. So yeah, again for the last time, I'll just state it right here for the last time. I don't think anyone other than Infinity Ward, the creators of the Modern Warfare universe, should touch the Modern Warfare universe. Again, that's like me saying, oh, I want Infinity Ward to make a game in the Black Ops universe and continue the story from... I don't count Black Ops Cold War, I don't count Black Ops 4, and I don't count Black Ops 3 as continuing the Black Ops universe. So that's like me saying, again, for the fifth time here, that's like me saying I want Infinity Ward to make a game in the Black Ops universe using Treyarch's story continuing from Black Ops 1 or 2. I hope...
Which one you said, Mike?
Okay. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. I just don't think it's a good idea. Unless Tinfoil Hat unless Infinity Ward is actually making a continuation, and they're just putting Sledgehammer Games' name on it so Sledgehammer Games can get more money to develop their next game in 2025. At this point, it just feels like they're using Sledgehammer Games as like a scapegoat. They're just using them to pump out games that no one will really care about and just for money, whereas Treyarch and Infinity Ward are putting out games that the community might actually like as a potato so bad there. It's quickly, this challenge is like you tell yourself aim for the head, get those headshots. You try so hard to aim for the head, but the second you get in a gunfight, your brain immediately switches to, alright, win the gunfight, don't aim for the head. Next up in the article, it just shows a tweet from Charlie Intel himself saying, breaking new rumor from Inside Gaming says Call of Duty 2023's release date is November 10th. The title is being developed by Sledgehammer Games. Also have its own beta weekend and campaign early access period leading up to launch per Inside Gaming's report. Now that just tells me that this just isn't a story expansion for Modern Warfare 2. It tells me this is a whole brand new game. Now, if you guys didn't know, which kind of makes sense here, if the game is being titled and called Modern Warfare 3, if you guys remember the original Modern Warfare 3 released in, I think it was October of 2011, the game was majority helped and made by Sledgehammer Games. And now I'll be honest, Modern Warfare 3 is in my top 10 favorite Call of Duties. It probably doesn't help that back when Modern Warfare 3 came out, I got Xbox Live for the first time, so that probably pushes Modern Warfare 3 being in my top 10. Minus because I'm an IW fanboy and Modern Warfare 3 was pretty fucking fun. But that was Sledgehammer Games' first take on making their own Call of Duty. Now, I know they didn't solely do it by themselves. IW actually made the game. Sledgehammer was a supporting studio, but they did a lot to the point where they were a significant part in developing Modern Warfare 3, the original one. So it kind of makes sense, as much as I'm saying that I don't want it to be, that Sledgehammer Games would be making a Call of Duty game called Modern Warfare 3. I'm a little worried because Sledgehammer Games has literally made the last 3 Call of Duties. Well, not Black Ops Cold War, but it just seems like Sledgehammer Games is, they've made the last 3 CODs. Not counting this one. It just feels like that, and I honestly think Activision's just using Sledgehammer Games as a content, like, I don't know, it's weird to say. It just feels like they're using them as like a content sink, and they're like, hey, this studio, you're clearly not good at making your own games. We just want you to make shit games, push them out, don't put any actual, like, thought in it, so we can get money. That's what it sounds like. Like, Vanguard wasn't a good game, I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry, that game is pretty trash. Call of Duty World War II, in my opinion, wasn't that good of a game either. I know a lot of people go back and play it now and say, oh my god, it's a good game, but realistically, it's not. Advanced Warfare was an okay game. It's the game that started off the whole jump pack COD, which, say that as you will, whatever you want to say about it. But yeah, I just don't think it's a good idea, as I can't play this game right now. I stopped playing for literally like 10 minutes and I just can't play the game. Yeah, I don't know if anyone feels that way as much as I do. Next up we have the beta dates, so I probably should have just did a voiceover and just recorded gameplay. Hello, sir. Because it'd be more of a clearly talking video, but I don't give a shit at this point, as I can't move my fucking stick. So, apparently the beta dates go off as Call of Duty 2023 PlayStation exclusive beta dates, October 6th through October 10th. Again, this is this year's. And then open beta dates are October 12th, 2023 to October 16th, 2023. Now note that they don't specifically announce an Xbox part of that, but I'm assuming the Xbox beta is a part of the open beta. And then we have the early access for campaign, which is November 2nd. And then you can play the campaign from then until when the game fully comes out. And then on November 10th, the game is fully released. Now, again, this already tells me that this isn't just a campaign expansion for Modern Warfare 2. This tells me that this is a full, brand new game in the Modern Warfare universe made by Sledgehammer Games, which, again, I've already went over multiple times. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't want Sledgehammer touching a game that's not in their universe, but, again, they did make Modern Warfare 3, or at least help. So I don't know. I don't know. My thoughts are scrambled. I'll wait until like official information, because obviously this is just a leak from a reputable source, an insider. Hopefully it changes and it's not true and it's not made by Sledgehammer. I just honestly think Sledgehammer Games needs a break at making fucking games, because they haven't made a good fucking game since arguably Advanced Warfare, in my opinion. Even though I just said it was okay. Yeah, and then it goes on. Henderson went on to reveal the expected key dates for the beta weekends and campaign early access. According to the leak, players can expect the 2023 COD beta weekends to arrive on October 6th and 10th for PlayStation players, and October 12th and 16th for all platforms. This certainly refutes previous claims of a 2-year Modern Warfare 2 cycle, seeing as a beta period would indicate that a new game is in the works. When it comes to leaked dates for early Modern Warfare 3 campaign access, Henderson suggests to look out for November 2nd. We'll keep you posted with all the latest news for the upcoming COD 2023, including any confirmation of the Modern Warfare 3 name as the title. So yeah, that is our COD 2023 leaks with some really garbage gameplay in the background. Again, I probably should have just pre-recorded it. But, it's more entertaining, in my opinion, doing a live comm. This is normally how games go in this game anyways. You get constantly shit on. You'll play one really good game, then you'll get constantly shit on. It's like a bad relationship that you just can't leave. That's pretty much what we got with the COD 2023 leak. Sorry for the long video. I know I could have just done a pre-record and it would have been shorter. But, again, it was kind of more entertaining doing a live comm and getting shit on constantly on shipment. But yeah, that's kind of my take. Again, for the last time, to reiterate myself before we end here, I don't think it's a good idea, for one, for them to release a Call of Duty game this year, because, let's be honest, the last couple CODs have not been good. I mean, I'm obviously biased towards this game, but I see everyone complaining about this game, which doesn't make sense to me, because, like, if this game was really bad, why would it have sold 1 billion fucking copies and be the most top-selling Call of Duty game? And then underneath that is Modern Warfare 2019. Actually, I think it might be Black Ops Cold War and then Modern Warfare 2. I don't know. But yeah, I just don't think it's a good idea, especially having Sledgehammer Games develop it. They just haven't had a good track record with games. And again, like I stated before, I just think Activision's using them as a skate content goat. And they're like, hey, do this, push this content out. Who fucking cares? I just think they're afraid to not release a Call of Duty game every year, because I feel like the original idea was for them to have Modern Warfare 2 for 2 years, and then Treyarch's game comes out in 2024. I think that's what the plan was originally. And then the execs at Activision were like, wait a minute, we need to make another $1 billion, guys. Let's just make a game in the Modern Warfare universe, because people will buy that shit, and have it by no ill will towards the developers, but a shit development company who hasn't really made good games in the past, like, decade. So let's just, man, I'm making enemies everywhere. Yeah, you guys get the point. I just don't think it's a good idea. I think they should have just, if Treyarch's game was ready this year, release it. If it wasn't ready this year, release it next year. I just think Activision was scared because they wanted to make more money this year instead of having a year where they didn't make $1 billion, which is stupid to say that, because they would make $1 billion regardless because of all the microtransactions they shove in this game, or any game. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here before I go on another rant. But without further ado, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what you think about the COD 2023 leaks. If you're excited for a Modern Warfare 3 made by Sledgehammer Games, I guess. If not, whatever. But I'm going to end it here. Without further ado, like, comment, subscribe, ding dong the notification bell so you guys know when I upload next. The World at War video that I mentioned, the video before this one, will be out Monday. So stay tuned and look forward for that. This has been Obsessed with Modern Warfare.